Hi, my name is Mase. This is my wife Teri, and this is our story. We used to have a good life. Never had to worry about anything. I worked on a fishing boat for about 8 years. I got fired because I got drunk one night and chased my captain with an axe. This is where we started slowly to go downhill. Got hooked on drugs. I was already hooked on alcohol. Came to Hawaii, I was on unemployment. I started looking for drugs, got involved with people who introduced me to the game rooms. From there, I got heavy on drugs. Smoking became my life. We lost our house, we lost our jobs. We ended up on the street. I just was out of control. I had multiple affairs outside my marriage. I got locked up a couple of times for UPCV, robbery, assault, and drug possession.
When I lost my job, I had no choice but to follow my husband. I got another job, but even with that, I could feel that something wasn't right. Sure enough, Mase was having affairs. Throughout the 4 to 5 years, I completely lost myself. I was fighting with multiple girls that was going with my husband. I didn't know who I was anymore. I was no longer in control. Depression started to creep in. Suicidal started to enter my mind. I was so insecure. I was doing things that I never did before. Where we stayed at too didn't help at all because I started to lose my mind out there. I started hearing and seeing things that others couldn't see and hear. I got possessed multiple times. We met a guy named Charles who would come almost every week to evangelize. That night I was possessed. Mase took me up and Charles prayed for me. I can't deny now how God's mercy was upon my life. One day at the game room, there was a shooting and the bullet went through the glass door and straight to where I was standing. I just so happened to move like a second before the bullet was fired. Till this day, I still think, what if I got shot? What if I died? God really spared my life that night.
After my multiple charges, they issued a warrant for my arrest. One day I dropped off Teri to the library. Came back to our spot, the cop was there, waiting for me. I already knew why he was there. Not even a day the warrant was sent out and he was there. He told me, "You're gonna have to come with me." So I dashed. Nowhere else to hide, so I jumped in a dumpster. I was hiding in there for 6 hours before I got out. While I was in there, my mind was spinning. I thought my wife set me up. An individual from the program that I was attending made me an offer that would change my life. And if it took place, then I know God is real. Next week we went to church and shocked to see Charles there, the same guy that prayed over us. This is how we know that Victory Outreach is the place that God wants us. He's been wanting us. Today I can say I am clean for 1 year, 1 month, 25 days from meth. God is restoring us.
God is giving me back my dignity, my sanity. I'm not chasing Mase no more, but I'm chasing God. We are learning how to serve God in ministry. We are learning that God is love, God is patient, God is faithful. Looking back at what we went through now just shows the grace of God upon us. Surrendering to God is the best choice. If God can pull my husband out from the darkness, He can do the same for anyone. We're the Falls, and this is our story.